What is going on, collective? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Belligerence. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, so today, hang on. Okay. So today, I really didn't get any messages today, but I am gonna say, I was led to do a reading. Well, not really led to do a reading today, but I guess today what I'm going to do a reading, and it's basically somebody's dad is passed over, and I guess, there's a message here. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to say a quick prayer. Okay, so basically, yeah, I had there's like, basically this is a reading for somebody from their dad. There's a message here from somebody's dad, okay? All right, so let's see here. What does the dad have to say? All right, bottom of the deck. Page of Swords here. Some about some information. There, okay, so the dad is coming through. He has some information for somebody, whoever this is for. He has an important message for you. Let's see what this message is about. Five of Swords in reverse here. It has something to do about some kind of past, or something happened in the past or something. The vibe I get is that whoever this person was, maybe family or something, manipulated whoever you are or whoever this message is for. What really was going on with your dad, it was manipulated. Like, there was manipulation involved that's coming to the light about, I guess, how he felt about you or his life or something like that. Let's see. Let's go into deeper detail. Okay. So basically, somebody lied about why your dad and your mom broke up. Somebody lied to somebody definitely was lied to about why the mom and the daddy left. Why they broke up. I guess whoever this is, they're coming of age or they're older now, so it's time for them to get the message of what happened. Okay, so let's see here. There we go. Yeah. So basically the vibe that I'm getting here is that your mom and your dad parted ways, but it was his decision to leave or to walk away. Yeah, your dad walked away from whatever this marriage or whatever this was. Your dad walked away from it. And it was because it wasn't traditional, and the mom did something against what he believed. Whoever this person that he walked away from, they were a non-traditionalist. And this person, this woman, she was doing stuff, and I got a feeling I kind of know what it is, but I ain't go, because the card didn't come up. But this person was like unorthodox. Whoever this was. Wow. I wonder if he had like an addiction or something like that, or it don't give me really the vibe of an addiction, really. It just give me the vibe that whoever this person was, they just really wasn't in love with, I guess, the mother or something like that. So I guess by him not being in love with the mom lied and made up a lot of lies about him in order to get you to hate him too, is what happened here. But he ended up, I guess he didn't really fight for it, and that's probably where the wound really hurts, because you feel like the dad didn't fight for this connection with you or whatever. But that wasn't the case. The mother was in the background doing some unorthodox work. It was like a love spell or something like that she did. Your mom did like a love spell over your dad, is what this is. It was some kind of, it had to do with marine spirit and air magic, and a marine spirit. Either that or the herbs that she worked with involved the moon and what is that? Moon and I want to say either what is it with the air? Yeah, air sign. Let's see. Gemini would be Mercury. Libra would be Venus. And Aquarius would be like Neptune, I want to say, or Uranus. I want to say it's Uranus. But I traditionally, when you work with certain herbs, there's definitely like herbs involving the moon, Venus, and the moon, Venus, and Mercury. Wow. Whoever this was. And then you got the Queen of Swords out here. So after he found out about this work or whatever this woman was doing to manipulate the situation, to, you know what I'm saying? He called her out on it. He called her out on this, whatever this was that he caught her doing. And I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the spell work. Whatever this work was that she did in order to and it could, and you know, the vibe that I'm getting it is definitely something geared towards hang on. I guess the best way to put it is that the mother is upset because the dad didn't want her or wanted to stay. So what she did was she weaponized you against him. And then you got the Knight of Cups out here. The Knight of Cups is it's like the mother didn't like what he said, didn't like what was said. So what she was planning to do was she was trying to, like, I guess, manipulate him. I don't know if she was trying to manipulate him, or basically she tried to use you to manipulate him. Is basically what happened here. And you got the Temperance in reverse here. So ever since that day, he never really been the same. He was never able to, like, heal from whatever happened between him and the mother, because he knew that mother was up to no good, and that's why he left. But that's not how he died, though. I'm gonna be honest. If he passed, that's not how he died. This is just why he left. Whatever your mother did, your mother probably even said something to him that really wounded him or damaged him. You know how moms are. I mean, you know how women are. So, well, you know, a hurt person is. A hurt person like to say anything to try to hurt you back. But basically, your dad told the truth, you know, and he told the truth about something. And you got the Justice card out here. Yeah. So if he's not here, if your dad or if your father did pass on, it's because of this situation. It's because of this situation. There's some information that, you know, we had the information card come out. Okay, so yes, she is responsible for the father's death. Gemini energy out here. She was responsible for your father's death. So basically, when she found out she could manipulate the father into staying with her, I guess she played a bunch of mind games and got upset and was hurt when he left. He left her. originally. And as a result, she got upset because of something he said that was true, that was replaying in her head or in her mind. And she could never recover from what was said. Neither could he. So it basically, by him being truthful with her, it caused a wound between both of them, where she tried and she intentionally went after him and tried to wound him in the way that she could. Yeah. I don't know if he was dealing with somebody else, but she was definitely jealous of that situation. But yes, the information is coming in, and yes, this is a homicide. But your mother, whoever this woman is, she manipulated the situation to make it look like something else. So if he died from a heart attack, or, you know what I'm saying, if he died from a heart attack, she was involved with that some kind of way. There was a contract. She contracted somebody to do that for inheritance money. So I don't know if you got a part of that inheritance money or not, but yes, it's true that she teamed up with some people. She could have paid some people to take your father out. Yeah. And then after it was all said and done, she was acting all sad and shit at the funeral, but behind closed doors, she was out celebrating and stuff like that, glad that your father was gone. So no, this doesn't have anything to do with you. This is like, you know, if you ever thought that something was your fault, it wasn't your fault. It had nothing to do with you as a child or a baby or anything. It had everything to do with the mother and her abandonment wound, because she tried to trap your father by having you. And when she did that, he saw it for what it was, because she started acting weird and she started trying to do work on him. Or it was either work, or she was trying to find ways to make him stick and stay or choose her over whatever other woman or whatever was out there. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been married already. You know what I'm saying? Or he could have been in a relationship with somebody else already, and he was just happened to be messing around with whoever this mom is. Now, after the mom realized that he couldn't be manipulated, that's when she contracted somebody to take him out. Yeah. So yes, that's what happened. Let's see what other messages he got for you. Because I know that right there, that's messed up. That had nothing to do with you at all. And whoever this woman is, 9 times out of 10, whatever work she did, she's probably still going to try to keep doing to try to use over you. So let's see what this is. You got the Five of Wands out here. Yes. Whoever this woman is, basically this has to do with competition and disagreements and stuff like that. So basically he's telling you that he knows that you're going through some conflict and things aren't the way that, you know, it should be for you right now. He knows and he sees all the conflict and all the people who's been warring and stuff and keeping strife and stuff going on in your life. So on top of dealing with all of that, you've been dealing with a lot of strife and stuff that came into your life too. But he's telling you that all of this is going to lead to your abundance. I'm not sure exactly what he want me to tell you, but I'm guessing he wants me to train you or teach you how to alchemize this conflict in order to get financial gain out of it, because the woman stole your inheritance, and now rightfully it has to be returned to you. If I have to return it back to you, then it's going to break this woman down. This woman is going to start decaying from the inside out. The same way that she killed your father is what's going to happen to her, and you don't have to lift a finger. But if she returns it all to you and paid, that's between you, her, and y'all ancestors. It's gonna be between y'all. So basically, he's coming. Has something to do about luck, good fortune, abundance, rewards, luxury, and stuff like that. You're going through a hardship right now, but it's not designed to last long. So pay attention to what's going on. I mean, you know, basically pay attention to different aspects of this warfare. You don't have to pay attention to everything, but in conflict, well, when I went through spiritual warfare, one thing that it taught me, it teaches you how other people fight. It teaches you how other people fight, what they use to fight. And then from there, if you ever go through something in your life, or if you ever team up with somebody, that teaches you how they fight people. They teach you how they fight people. So let's say if you are a teen, let's say if your mother tried to get you to do a heart attack spell on your boyfriend, that right there is proof in itself. That's her go-to when she wants to deal with men that she don't want to deal with. Heart attacks. Or say like, you had a friend that you work with or something, and they want to set up somebody at work. How they set that person up at work is something you need to be watching out for in your life. Because if something like that shows up, you know exactly where the source of that is coming from. You got the eight of wands out here, 8 of swords out here in reverse. So you being trapped up in your head is not gonna help you at all right now. This is not the time for you to back down and be stuck in your head and shit like that. Now's the time to make some moves. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to make some moves. I don't know what you're doing, but all of that self-limiting beliefs, I'll put it like this. Truth is, we define ourselves. So whatever you tell yourself every day is what you're going to become. If you keep telling yourself that you can't do it or that you blocked or whatever, then that's what you're going to be. Whatever this is. You got self-limiting beliefs, inner critic, releasing negative thoughts, opening to new perspectives. And I know it's not going to be easy, especially if you're living with this woman or if you are connected to this woman in any way, shape, or form. But in reality, it's time to free yourself. For a long time, you lived in a cage surrounded by what basically her perception or your family or whoever, somebody's perception of you. All these swords represent a thought, a habit, a pattern. It has something to do with the mind, right? These aren't necessarily from you, but you probably heard something over and over in your life, and eventually you learn to believe it. Like say if you had a child and you told that child you hate that child couldn't sing, but that child loved to sing up until you told that child, oh, you can't sing, you need to shut up. That right there damages that child for the rest of their life, and they end up going through their whole life not singing, not realizing that could have been their destiny to be a singer. If that makes any sense. So there's something special, I'm not necessarily going to say special, but there's some kind of gift that you have that is suppressed by a self-conscious thought or projection from some kind of conflict that you had possibly with this woman. Magician, yes, you're being told to alchemize this. He wants you to transmute that pain into power. But only you would really know how to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's time for you to get back on your feet. All of that, I can't change my life. I can't this, I can't that. He doesn't want to hear that. He knows what you're capable of. He watched you go through something. I don't know what it is, and it could be very personal between you and him. But he's been watching over you, and he saw you go through something personal. Something where you could have been ganged upon. You could have been... people could have been like, you know what I'm saying? It could have been a really rough time in your life. He watched you go through that and transform. You're being guided to do that same thing here. Only technically it won't be the exact same way. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take bits and pieces of it, of what you remember, and you're going to alchemize that into into whatever you need it to be. So essentially it sort of works similar to this right here. It's like, say like somebody kept making you say subconscious, right? They say, oh, you're so ugly, you're so ugly. So what do? You start hiding your true beauty and surgeries and makeups and things of that nature, silicones and, things of that nature, right? Basically, that beauty, the things that made you lead to that path is what you should start capitalizing on. All my life, I had somebody call me this, and I started doing this. It's time for me to make my own product to accumulate, to conform to my appearance. And then market that. You see what I'm saying? So basically, he wants you to learn how to take the negative aspects of all of this stuff and shift it into a conformity. You got to take a conformist attitude, because what happens here is what happened to you happens every day. But what doesn't happen every day is people capitalizing on it. He watched you. He saw some kind of something in you when you were going through a hardship. You went through a hardship, and it exposed who you truly were. And that right there, everything that he thought he knew about his daughter was fractured. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? It was fractured. You changed his definition of who you are. That's how he knows what you're capable of. You got the moon card here. And you have to tread carefully and be careful. Keep all of that, whatever you're working on, keep it a secret. Keep it a secret. Don't show nobody. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Nobody. Don't nobody need to know what you're working on or what you build off of this until it's done. Not until it's done. The Lover's card, because whatever this is that you're going to be working on, it's going to lead you to your husband and to it's going to lead you to a man. This man is going to be, he's designed specifically for your soul. Your dad specifically molded this man to be for your soul. He's not compatible with any other souls but yours. And the reason why is because of the way that it's to open up your sacral chakra in order for you to tap into this abundance that this woman stole from you. When this happens, this connection or whatever it is, you're going to know, you're going to feel it. But it's not going to be the same kind of feeling that you normally have. Okay? You're going to feel it. Sorry about that. So anyway, this connection, it's been negotiated already. Everything is all laid out in stone. But in order for you to get on track with it, the conflict and stuff like that, you got to take that, you got to be creative about that conflict and use it to free yourself and manifest what you truly want in life. But you have to keep it a secret how you did it and what you're using and what you create with it. Okay? It doesn't always have to be a product. Wealth isn't always money. Sometimes it's how you feel about yourself. You see what I'm saying? But with this Lovers, this man, or you know what I'm saying, if you're a female, this man, if you're a male, this woman that's coming in is specifically designed for you. This person is specifically trained spiritually to be medicinal to your soul. So if you have childhood wounds and stuff like that, it's almost like this person's presence is going to help you heal that. This person is going to be a medicinal balm to you. They're going to heal you. And you're going to heal them. It's going to be complementary. That way, you won't end up in the same situation like what he was in. And then you got the High Priestess in reverse. So this has to do with black magic and stuff like that. Or usually that's how I see it. Or secrets and stuff like that being hidden. So yes, there's definitely some kind of danger that's headed your way. And I'm going to tap into that and we're going to look into that in a second here. And then here's the Four of Pentacles here. This has something to do about selfishness and holding back. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Be the best version of yourself possible. Because imagine this. Imagine if you hold yourself back and somebody is like attacking you, right? Now, whether you hold yourself back or not, this person is going to do these same attacks in the same chronological order. Wouldn't it makes more sense for you to be the best version of yourself so that you are better prepared for these attacks. Now let's see what harm or what agenda is coming your way. I should have looked at the bottom of the deck. That's what I should have did, but I already shuffled. Queen of Wands here. Knight of Swords in reverse. And the Justice card in reverse. So basically, you're going to have somebody who's going to try to abuse their power towards you, okay? Somebody's going to try to come in to try to throw off your confidence. so that it throws off this whole thing that's in motion here. Somebody is going to try to do something. It's like almost like somebody is going to step in, try to do something, or try to throw, like say if you live with somebody, all of a sudden all this stuff start going well in your life, and then right just before you accomplish your goal, they come up to you and be like, well, I think you need to move out. And it's like, what? And then all of a sudden you got to start all over again, essentially, is the vibe that I'm getting here. Somebody's trying to disrupt your energy or disrupt your flow, so it keeps you from getting the justice that you're owed. So be prepared for that. Basically, if I had to put it specifically, I mean, we do have to depend on others sometimes, but be as independent as possible at this time. Be as independent as you can as possible. You got the Page of Pentacles out here in reverse. You got the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, you need to be wise about how you spend your money too. Don't just impulsively spend your money or impulsively invest in things that don't serve you. And also I'm seeing down here, learn from your failures. Don't be lazy. Learn from your failures. One thing about life is this. We are all going to fail. I fail. You fail. Everybody fails. If failure is something you just have to accept in life. Failure happens. Just because you envision something going a certain way, you can plan for it. You can plan for it. And it could be perfect to the T, but something still can go wrong. That's what we call life. But it's not truly a failure if you learn from it. It's only a failure if you let it stop you. If you take that and you take it and you see it as this is a way that it doesn't work. I want this. It didn't go the way I envisioned it. So this must be a way that it doesn't work. And then continue to find a way for it to work. You see what I'm saying? You have to learn from those unsuccessful moments. Those unsuccessful moments speak more volumes than the successful moments. Because once you succeed, what do? You want to catalog it. You want to revisit that moment. You want to keep trying to keep that energy going and going and going and going. Because that self-gratification that we get from success is empowering. However, sometimes we don't need to be empowered. Sometimes we need to be humbled. And that's what this failure, learning from our failures do. It humbles us. It causes us to step down from where we are to where we need to be in order for something to succeed, if that makes sense. So yes, be wise, save your money. Be financially, do your best to provide financially as best you can. And what you don't see coming, you have the Queen of Swords here. Yes, this is the truth. There's some kind of truth or information that's going to be coming in. And, even though it's the truth, it's going to throw you off balance a little bit. But it's going to heal your heart. Even if it's this message, it's going to heal your heart. So it may hurt to know that this father figure isn't technically, you can't technically talk to them like you want to and have heart-to-heart talk like you want to. But this is the overall message. This is the directive that he wants you to know. This is what he wants you to know. Because in the spirit realm, he's passing judgment on that person who was trying to do that, and he's trying to help you clear out some stuff that's keeping you worried. And also, this masculine that I told you, or that masculine energy, whether you're male or female, there's somebody here. This is your father. Well, of course, father figure obviously shows up. But he's working on something where he's molding that person. He's trying to mold that person, but he's also trying to give you judgment. And yes, my hands are really ashy. And then with the Six of Cups out here and the Three of Wands out here, I believe this has something to do with a child. So if you got kids, you're going to have, it look like whoever this man is that your dad is ordaining for you, he's going to give you a child too. Okay? That's all I got for this message. I love y'all all. Y'all take it easy. And hopefully that whoever needed it, bring you the peace that you need. All right. Peace.